She was the most peculiar prisoner in the women's prison, while others languished idly. She worked out with weights every day, while others chatted during recreation. She was busy lifting weights, even during work. She seized every opportunity to train her arms, even on rainy days. She insisted on running 15 laps. Her relentless efforts were not for an escape, but fueled by a burning desire for revenge. A few months ago, her husband mysteriously disappeared, leaving behind a hefty insurance policy. As the beneficiary, she was convicted of murdering her husband for the insurance money, and thrown into prison. However, this was all a scheme concocted by her husband and her best friend. The two had changed their names and moved to another city to live freely. They even forbade her son from visiting her in prison. These malicious individuals thought she would rot in jail, but 6 years later, she was granted parole for good behavior. Before leaving, a fellow inmate who used to be a lawyer told her, "Since you've already been convicted of murdering your husband, even if you actually kill him now, the police can't do anything more to you." This enlightened her. Upon release, she frantically searched for traces of her husband and her best friend. The two had seemingly vanished, but some records were indelible. Her best friend had once been a teacher. There had to be information about her online. She discovered there were over 1,000 teachers of her friend's age. Checking them one by one was impossible. She didn't have that much time, so she broke into the school where her friend used to work, rummaging through the records. Finally, she found the file, but the police arrived too. She immediately fled. Using the skills she had honed in prison, she ran and leaped over fences. The police couldn't catch her, but they had numbers on their side. Eventually, they captured her. She cried out her innocence, pleading desperately, but the police didn't believe her. She hadn't exacted her revenge yet, so she couldn't give up. The next day, on the way back to prison, she kept telling the police she was innocent, until they were annoyed. One officer stopped, cuffed her to the door handle, and went to get coffee, forgetting one crucial thing: the keys were still in the ignition. While the officer was negligent, she found a way to escape.